Ready to go? Let me know when we're ready with the technology.
Thank you, sir. We are live and recording.
All right. Welcome, everyone. It is Friday, December 19th, 2025. It is just after 1 p.m. here at the Douglas County Miller Building. This is a special meeting of the Douglas County Board of County Commissioners. And we're meeting today for the purposes of levying the 2025 property taxes. And so let us all please come to order. All right, let's go ahead and start today. If you will please all stand and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, let's go to the county attorney for certification of the agenda.
The county attorney's office has reviewed all items on the agenda, and you have the statutory authority to approve these items today.
Thank you very much, Counselor. Do any commissioners have any disclosures for items on this agenda?
No.
I have none, thank you.
Thank you, colleagues. I have none either. Let's go right into the regular agenda. We only have one item on the agenda today, as mentioned in the preamble. It is a resolution levying 2025 property taxes, and Martha Marshall, Director of Budget, will present.
Good afternoon, Commissioners. Martha Marshall for Budget Staff. I'm here this afternoon with a resolution to certify mill levies to the state. Let me briefly explain why we're holding this special business meeting today. All taxing districts must first adopt a budget and levy taxes, just like the county did last week, and then they must certify those mill levies to the county by the statutory deadline of December 15th, which was Monday. Statutorily then, the county has 7 days to compile that information and hold a public meeting to certify the levies to the state, which would put us at Monday. But however, we do try to go ahead and do this as soon as possible because this process does provide the assessor's office with certified mill levies from all districts, which are ultimately transferred over to the treasurer's office to produce the tax statements that are sent out in January. We had 341 districts that needed to certify. All districts that were required to levy a mill did so by entering their data into the Douglas County Mill Levy app by the deadline of December 15th. I would like to thank Ryan and Kim for their help in this. Ryan handled all of the communication with all the taxing authorities, all 341. And we needed to make sure that they had proper authorization to go ahead and assess or access the mill levy application and so that they can certify their mill levies. And then he made sure that all those districts did go ahead and certify. So big help to Ryan. Now to the business at hand. The resolution before you this afternoon is to certify mill levies to the state in accordance with Colorado Revised Statute 39-1-111. Per this statute, the Board of County Commissioners are required to certify the mill levies from all municipalities and districts within Douglas County. This is strictly an administrative, non-discretionary role that the county performs each year. The county does not validate any of the mill levies. The county's role is to compile these mill levies and certify them to the state. By certifying these mill levies to the state, the Board of County Commissioners are levying taxes. Your packet has all the details. I'd be happy to answer any questions you may have.
All right, thank you, Director Marshall. Chair Layden, first questions to you, sir.
Well, thank you so much, Commissioner. I certainly appreciate the opportunity to be as far away from levying taxes as possible. So I extend my gratitude to those in person today. And would remind the board, although it is an administrative function, it is required, and you do have discretion whether or not to certify. You certainly could not certify today. I think that would lead to some potential legal challenges, obviously, but we wouldn't be here if you didn't have a role. So I always resist the notion that anything is purely administrative. We don't like levying taxes, but I'm really honored that this board annually returns a lot of dollars, millions of dollars, usually back to the citizens And through the efforts that have been made by this board and an amazing staff, we've elevated the profile of Douglas County, appreciated home values, and ultimately led to an increase in the resources that we have to serve our citizens. So my thanks to all of the hardworking taxpayers in Douglas County. And now I'm feeling bad that I said that because that is Commissioner Van Winkle's line, and he will thank the hardworking taxpayers of Douglas County, I'm certain, as well. But with that, I don't have any questions and want to really thank Martha Marshall and budget staff for the great work.
All right, thank you, Chairman Layden. Commissioner Van Winkle, any questions for the Budget Director?
No, I think that's very well said, and I can safely just say ditto.
Yeah, pretty much. I do have just a couple of questions, Martha. So basically, obviously, this is a ministerial function of the board. We have very little discretion, but going to the decentralized nature of Colorado government ever since inception and statehood, this is very much our role of that local validation of local districts to the state. Essentially the idea of an element of local control, or at the very least, local knowledge being transmitted to the state.
That's correct. And really, think about this, that it's really giving the assessor's office those mill levies, which then get transferred over to the treasurer's office for the tax bills.
Okay, so it does make a degree of sense for us to be meeting this afternoon for this task.
Yes.
All right. And we had no discrepancies in our review. We found did we find the same number of districts that we were expecting to find at the beginning?
Absolutely.
Very good. I think that's probably our greatest value to this process. Okay, well, any further questions from the board?
How many districts did you say there were?
341 active districts.
That is incredible. And if you're an online retailer, say you sell t-shirts out of your garage or something and you're shipping, you have to find out the tax for each individual home that you're shipping to in the state of Colorado. So the state, led by a formerly very well-respected senator, led a very multi-year effort to try to simplify that through the tax simplification process.
What is the name of that senator, commissioner?
That would be Van Winkle.
Outstanding.
And actually Tracy Kraft-Tharp a little bit too.
I like him.
Yeah.
Uh,
Tracy Kraft-Tharp, Van Winkle is our tag team effort, bipartisan.
Well, occasionally we like to recognize Tracy Kraft-Tharp as a friend, even if she is somewhat on the other side politically.
Yes.
All right. Any further questions, board, for the budget director?
Well, Vice Chair, I would just add, if it's okay, that would like to recognize this board for instituting the Red Tape Commission, and for Commissioner, former Senator Van Winkle's leadership and a passion of his, which is really cutting taxes and red tape. It was an honor to do that physically with an actual red ribbon across the stage at State of the County, but it's a commitment to our citizens, and I'm really pleased that this board is moving forward in that regard.
Absolutely. Good way to end a good first year of having you on board, Kevin.
Yeah, I suppose so. And thank you, Martha.
Thank
Give
you.
us a year to look forward to. Board, at this time, would we like to take any action on the resolution placed before us by staff?
And Commissioner, I might just add, if we create an opportunity for citizen comment, I'm pleased to make a motion following that exercise.
Chairman, thank you so much for the reminder. At this time, I will open the floor for any citizen comment. Is there any citizen comment in the room? And seeing none. Troy, is there any citizen comment online?
Thank you, Commissioner. I have no online comment.
All right, thank you, Troy. Is there a motion?
Commissioner, I will make a motion to approve a resolution levying 2025 property taxes.
Second.
All right, there is a motion and a second. Board, any discussion? Seeing none, all in favor say aye.
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 And the vice chair is an aye as well, so that is unanimous. Resolution is approved. All right, thank you, Director Marshall, and thank you to your staff for all the good hard work today. That concludes our business meeting for today. Wishing everyone a very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year and a very happy 2026. We are adjourned.